Yo, what's going on? It's Nate here. I was gonna do another time-lapse video, but for this storage box unboxing, oh, that's Groot, by the way. I got him in Disneyland. Anyways, I was gonna do another time-lapse video like the last one because there's so much in these boxes, but this one has larger items, so there's not as many items, so I can go through them a little quicker, and I think it's kind of cool, like, to see pieces that I haven't seen in months because they've been packed away. So I already pulled out a couple things. There's this 2017 convention Wonder Woman Dorbs. I think it's the only Dorbs that I have now. I used to have more, but they kind of phased out. Funko kind of phased them out a few years ago. Some of their pieces were actually pretty cool, but I still have this one. I actually put them in there backwards, but there's the sticker from 2017. And then I was huge on Smallville when I was younger. I think Smallville started in 2000 or 2001, and that's when I started high school. So Smallville was really big for me, and it was filmed here in BC, in Vancouver, and Lower Mainland, so it was really cool. Anyways, then I got Hulk from the Avengers Assemble Funko Pop set. I think I got all of them in here. And in the time lapse, I started time lapse. I'll probably share that as a reel, but this will be a full video. But my 10-inch Mando was the first thing I pulled out, which I think is fucking dope. Again, like I said, it's kind of cool. Like, I haven't seen any of these pieces of my collection in like 6 months, so it's kind of cool to see them again. I dropped X-23 when I pulled her out earlier. My girl, so she was in there. And we got Iron Man from the Assemble set. These are all Amazon exclusives, by the way. And you saw Groot. Yeah, these are a lot of my bigger pieces, like deluxe pieces and pop rides and stuff like that. And here's a movie moment. This one I'll probably never get rid of. It's a pretty special piece. I mean, Avengers Infinity War and Thanos and all that stuff. And I think Thor was at like his peak in this movie, so I think this is a really cool collectible piece that I'll probably never get rid of. And it's the only movie moment Funko Pop that I own, so that's, yeah. Moving forward, I'm one of the few huge, and you guys have heard me say this before, I'm a huge Captain Marvel Brie Larson fan, and there's not many of us out there, but I have a lot of her collectibles, including all the Funko Pops. So there's that. That's her on her bike. I guess this would be considered a pop ride. And then got Cap. And Black Widow. These are really cool pieces. I don't know if you don't know about them, they all connect. It's a scene in the first Avengers movie at the end when they all come together on like the pavement, like for the final battle or their final stand, and they're all in a circle in New York. So anyways, and there's Hawkeye. this is another pop ride. I thought it was a movie moment. I guess it would be a movie moment, but it's considered a pop ride. But it's Valkyrie's flight, and she's on her, I forget what I want to call it, a horse, but I know there's another name for it in the comics. I'm just drawing a blank, but it's a really cool piece. This is from Avengers Endgame. And again, like as a comic book fan, and then having all this content nowadays that we only dreamed of 20 years ago, who knew that, you know, we would ever see stuff like this on the big screen. So I'll probably always hold on to and treasure this too, because in that movie, as you know, then Spider-Man in his iron spider suit with the Infinity Gauntlet rides with her in the movie. Like all that stuff that took place in Infinity War and Endgame is just like, us as comic book geeks and fans, like we're gonna hold on to that stuff forever, because we never thought we'd ever have this content in a million years. So, anyways, I'll try to go a bit quicker here. I don't want to be too long. This is a neat piece. It's from the What If series. It's a Hydra Stomper. We got that. And Iron Man 2. This is a epic piece. This will go with my Iron Man. Display once I have the room set up, which is taking me forever to do. So that's a pretty sweet piece. That's a Funko Pop Deluxe, and it's an exclusive, and it glows in the dark. Not that that matters. I've never really cared for the glow in the dark stuff. Then we got Thor. And Avengers Endgame, when Morgan Stark is with Tony in his digital AI self, with his helmet projecting the little video message that he left for everybody, which I think is a really neat piece. And another Mandalorian piece. I'm a huge Mandalorian fan, so we got Mandalorian with the child. And last but not least, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. For those of you that don't know, it's one of the things that I follow pretty deeply and connect with, and was a huge fan of the shows. As much of a fan as I was, I didn't read the books. I should read the books, but as you know now, House of Dragon's out, and really happy to have that back. It's really good, really well done. Anyways, I don't have many Game of Thrones collectibles, but I have a couple of my favorites, which is Daenerys, and she's here with Drogon, which is a pretty neat piece. And then I also have, he's already out, I have Jon Snow on the Iron Throne. So a couple of my favorite characters, and those are the only pieces I have from that show. And yeah, anyways, that is everything that was in this box, and the pile will continue to add up on the floor and the walls until I get some friggin' shelves built in here. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Everyone have a